Why are there so many French ships? These are the French? Ah, I love watching her sail out of the bay. Would I be able to make port? What's happening? I don't see anyone. Why are there so many French ships? These are the French? Might as well make some money on the side. Let's engage in a battle. Haha. Has given up. Great victory again. But this is most Miko Sobieski, you are more like a filthy worm than a captain. Captain Miko Sobieski, by your leave. It stinks of carrion here, whether or not from you. There we go. Goods. Wow. Sugar and silk. Let's take it all. Perfect. The ship is ours. So I must get to the other side of the town. Actually, not other side of the town. I don't remember the name of this town, but I know that I have to go through the jungle to Speightown to infiltrate the French. Oh, shipyard, nice. Let's sell the other ship. Good day, my friend, I'm David Fairweather. I run the local shipyard. Pleased to meet you, I'm Miko Sobieski, the captain of the HMS Misty Lady. Well, if you're a captain, my ship is as yourself. Excellent, David, let's have a look at the of course, the same thing. The French design, personal design. Ocean price. That's a lot of money. Wow. I gotta say, our expeditions are very profitable. Seaborne risk and how, resulting in increased performance. Let's install this. Ah, our Mr. Lady is getting an upgrade. Now let's get to the other side of the town. Bloody pirates. Not going through the canyon. Oh, there's still more town. Hope you're not gonna get attacked by any pirates. Finally. So last time as we looked at our quest book, recognition and capture Speightown City. We have to infiltrate and go to the tavern and see what is going on. What? Why should I? Town is now a French colony. All we wish to enter our question first. Anyone found to be a spy or saboteur will be dealt with harshly. So, which now? Then listen well, I have an important command for the commander of the squadron. Let me pass and make my report, or it is you who will be dealt with. So you say you have a report for our commander. Tell me, what is our commander name? Well, attack. Jesus, it takes so long to kill them. There you go, let's ask around. Welcome, my dear Miko, I'm so glad to see you again in my tavern. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment. Certainly, what do you want to know, Captain Miko? I'd like to know how the local citizens feel about the French soldiers garrison here. The French, how do you think we feel about them? They promised they wouldn't harm no one, and they sacked half the city. Poor Midlet Backer had to flee for her life, and her father was cut down like an animal when he resisted. It was worse than I thought. Tell me, Everard, would you like to see the English flag raised over Speightown again? Captain, I pray for the day when these invaders are finally tossed from here and into the sea. They drink gallons of my best rum and ale, and I'm afraid to even ask them about payment. Then you may be pleased to know that I come to you by order of Sir Robert Christopher Seashard, the governor of Port Royal. His Serene Highness know about the attack then? Why doesn't he get off his well-padded throne and recapture the colony? All in good time, for now I'm collecting information on the French plans. I see, yes. If there's anything I can do to aid your mission, just let me know. What's going on now in the city? Virtually nothing. Most of the population is hiding either in their houses or out in the jungle. The French have posted guards at the city gate, but every day several citizens manage to slip past them and out of the town. As the French soldiers, they seem to see this occupation as their own mad party. Most of them are drunk at all hours. Furthermore, their short-handed commanders of the fleet are hiring more and more sailors. Their pay is quite good, I'm told. But to the point, Miko, this may well be a good time to send a missionary to the French. A good bartender overhears a lot. Maybe you've managed to pick up some information about the French and their plans. Well now, this may amount to nothing, but the other night 2 drunken French officers were talking about a ship they were waiting for, heavily loaded with ammunition. They seemed to hope it would take its time to come in here so they could continue to enjoy this party they're having at our town expense. It seems like to me that as soon as the shipment of ammunition arrives, the fleet will weigh anchor and may move to the next step of their battle plan, whatever they may be. Thanks, that's exactly the sort of information I needed. I'm pleased to hear it. If I overhear anything else of use, I'll let you know right away. When these pigs get drunk, they run their mouths like a sewing circle. If they won't pay for my ale with gold, they'll pay for it with information, whether they know it or not. So a drunken French soldier is as good as a spy, eh? That's a very good way of putting it, Miko. If you could only hear what goes on here at night. Maybe I can hear some of it with your help. You have an idea? I'm at your service. My plan is pretty simple. You see that Frenchman over there? Do you know him? Certainly, he's an officer from the French frigate. Not much of an officer though, he spends most of his time in here. Perfect, and are you ready to spend some gold for liberation of Speightown? Gold? Miko, I'm afraid you lost me. It's very simple. I'm going to sit down with this man and you're going to give him whatever he wants. Wine, ale, rum. We get him drunk and I'll fish out any useful bits of information he might have swimming in his head. But Miko, I'm already going broke. Who will pay for all these drinks? I'm ready and willing to contribute to the liberation of Speightown, but name a price I can afford. What price would you put on your own freedom? Just a moment, let me think. 70 gold pieces and not one less. Look, I know that's a lot of gold, but it's wartime, isn't it? Where I come from, we call that profiteering. Here's your gold, and bring me whatever the Frenchman is having, but be sure to water mine down. I'll want a clear head for this. Don't worry, Sir Miko. Everything will go as I've planned. Well, what do you want? My name is Miko Sobieski. Goodness gracious me, I don't care what your name is. You're bothering me. Do you need something? If not, go away. I want to work on board of a ship. Do I look like a quartermaster? Head to the deck and speak with the men there. I have nothing to do with the common rebel. Now move along. I'm enjoying myself here. No, wait, I'm not interested in becoming a deckhand. That's why I came to you, Captain. I see. Well, what position do you want? Well, many have said that I'm an excellent navigator. You don't say. Well, why didn't you say so? This is fortunate. My navigator was killed during the assault on Speightown, and I've been seeking a replacement. And if you buy me a drink, you're as good as hired. To the tavern keeper. Another round. The navigator must keep accurate charts of all our routes. Excuse me, but may we discuss the details to the post later? From now, maybe you can help me celebrate and tell me of your ship. A great idea. To your new job. More rum. Tomorrow morning go to the harbor and ask for the Aurora. So when are we putting to the sea? To the sea? Ah, when the boat with the hiccup ammunition came. But you mind your tongue about that. No one is supposed to know about that ship. Yes, certainly, sir. Now we're talking. Bring me one more mug of rum, hiccup. Oh, alright. It's time to go to the ship. What a waste of time. There's not a single brothel. So, let's have one more drink and what? To your health, navigator. So, what did you hiccup want to say? Just that I'll miss my aunt. She lives nearby, not far from the town wall. I see. Do you want to say goodbye to her? You'll have to forget it. Escort me to the ship. And I shall truly miss her daughters. They're sure to be such fine young women after all this time. Wait, perhaps you should pay them a visit. Yes, let's go right now. Yes, sir. Oh, monsieur, what do you think you're doing? The captain and I have to decide to take a stroll along the path. At this hour, that seems quite strange. If you don't believe me, you can ask him yourself. Yep, out of my way, my friend, and I am going to pay a visit to the ladies. What are you waiting for? Let's go. I'm coming. Wait, where are we going? I'll see only Jaguati. You're right, let's stop here. Why? So you can tell me everything you know about the ship that carries these ammunitions. What? You're no navigator, are you? You're an English spy. You catch on fast. Outrageous, deceiver. You learn nothing from me, and I'll make sure to tell no one, perhaps fight, coward. Captain, contain yourself. You can barely stand, let alone fight. Listen, you got me drunk on purpose. Tell me everything and I'll spare you. Lie to me and I'll have to extract the information from you by other means. Oui, I'll tell you. A bark called Ulysses is scheduled to bring fresh arms to this island, so we may secure the entire island. I heard this is in St. Pierre's harbor. The captain of the Ulysses is waiting at the dock for his escort. Will the bark remain in the port until its escort arrives? Oui, I believe so. That's all I know. Thank you for the thank you for the information, Captain. Now I'm afraid I have to kill you. Shit. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting nothing from that. Let's run! Let's get back to the Misty Lady and sail back to Jamaica to inform the governor about the current situation.